Let's make soyabeans powder together. If you're in Africa, you already know what soyabeans powder is, right? So on this day, I wake up tired. Sluggishly, I just had to stand up and make my bed, okay? Because it's going to be a very long day. I had a lot of things to cook, so it's better I start early. The next thing I had to do was to destone my soyabeans. Make sure the stones and the dead particles are thoroughly removed, okay? So you don't include it to your soyabean. If it's your first time of hearing about soyabeans is a food that is common in Africa. It's highly proteinous. You can grind it to powder, process it and grind to powder and use it for your pap or your custard, okay? You can also make soyabean milk with it, okay? You can use it as your food and so many things. In fact, it can also be used as feed for animal. So watch and see how I process it to powder. The next thing I had to do was to parboil it, okay? I already had a hot water, so I just pour the soyabean directly. But if it's not hot, let it boil. Then you pour your soyabean and parboil for just few minutes. You can just parboil for 3 to 5 minutes, okay? Once you're done parboiling it, the next thing you should do is to wash it with normal water to be sure there is no more sand or stone or any dirt inside, okay, like all those particles inside. You wash it off and you sun dry it. Spread it evenly. Make sure it's well spread so that the sun can dry it very fast. So on this day, I did 2 methods. I sun dried and I also used my dehydrator, okay? So you can see that day I had to sun dry, and this is when I'm using my dehydrator. So if you do not have dehydrator, just sun dry it. If it's not very dry that day, you can still spread it under the sun the next day to be sure that it's very dry, okay? I make sure I spread it evenly on my dehydrators and I let it stay there for like extra 12 hours. So this is the next day and everything was very dry, very dry, okay? When I say that it's very dry, I proceeded to frying it. Now there are 2 things here. If you want your soyabeans to come out whitish as if there is milk, don't fry it to be this golden brown, okay? But if you want it to look like groundnut when it's being grounded, like brownish, then you can fry it to be golden brown. I wanted mine to be golden brown. That was why I had to fry it to this extent, okay? I had to break it with this blender before I sieve it. You will need to sieve out the back, okay? After breaking it, you can see the particles, that back. Sieve out the shaft outside and leave just the inside, okay? I pre-grinded it on that blender while I proceeded to grinding it to powder with this grinder. This grinder is magic. 2 seconds, everything turns to powder. You can see this is magic. Now this is what I wanted. I wanted a golden brown soyabeans. If you do not like this color, don't fry it till that golden brown, okay? So this is it, well grounded. Now I'll show you the previous one I had. This is the one I had. You can see it's looking whitish because I wanted it that color. When you look at this one, you think milk was added to it. No, there was no milk on it. All right, it's just that they didn't fry it to be golden brown, and this one is golden brown. Growing up, you see some vendors selling this white one as milky soyabeans. I never knew. I said, well, auntie, why is this white one looking this way? They said because milk was added. Why is this one looking brown? They said because there is no milk. I said, okay, just give me the one with milk. Anyway, just the difference is one is golden brown and one is not golden brown, okay? That's it. Just store in airtight container. Make sure it's airtight, and voila, you already have yourself soyabean powder that you can use for your pap, for your toddler pap and all that. Okay, basically, and that was it. You can see it's not stressful. It's very easy to make and straight to the point. Some people do add other things to their soyabean. Some people add the sugar. Some even add things like crayfish, and I don't like it, but it's your choice. All right, would you be trying this process of making your soyabeans? Thank you so much for watching till this very end. Kindly like, comment and share, and if it's your first time, kindly give me a follow. Thank you.